Hey everyone, welcome back to Jaya GeoGuard. I'm Sarah and I'm here with Mike as always. Mike, I've got to tell you, I've been reading about deforestation lately and wow, it's way worse than I thought.
Oh man, same here. I always knew cutting down trees was bad, but I didn't realize it was that bad. What got you started on this?
Well, I came across this story about a woman in Brazil named Anna. She grew up in this tiny village where she'd fall asleep every night to all these jungle sounds. Monkeys howling, wind in the trees, animals rustling around. Sounds pretty magical, right?
That does sound amazing, but I'm guessing there's a but coming.
You know me too well. So Anna goes back to her childhood spot one day and Mike, silence. Complete silence. Where there used to be these massive 500-year-old trees, now it's just red dirt and bulldozers.
Ah, that's heartbreaking. And you know what's crazy? I bet most people think deforestation is just about trees disappearing, but it's actually one of the biggest drivers of climate change.
Wait, really? Bigger than cars?
Get this, deforestation causes about 11% of all greenhouse gas emissions. That's more than every single car, truck, ship, and plane on the planet combined.
No way. How is that even possible?
Okay, so think about it like this. Trees are basically giant carbon storage units, right? They suck up CO2 from the air and lock it away in their wood and roots. One big tree can store about 48 pounds of carbon every year.
That doesn't sound like that much, though.
Well, picture this. 1 acre of forest stores about 200 tons of carbon. That's like the emissions from driving a car 350,000 miles.
Okay, that's a lot. So when we cut down forests...
All that stored carbon just explodes back into the atmosphere. It's like we're opening up these massive carbon piggy banks and dumping everything out at once.
And how much forest are we actually losing? Please tell me it's not that bad.
Sarah, we're losing an area the size of South Carolina every single year. That's like 36 acres every minute.
Every minute? That's insane. I can't even picture that.
I know, right? And here's what really gets me. The Amazon alone has 200 billion tons of carbon stored in it. That's like a decade worth of all the fossil fuels we burn globally.
So we're basically taking this massive climate protection system and just destroying it.
Exactly. And it gets worse. A lot of these forests get turned into cattle ranches, and cows are like little methane factories.
Methane factories, I like that. But methane's not that bad, right?
Oh, it's actually 28 times worse than CO2 for trapping heat. One cow burps out the equivalent of burning 1,000 to 2,000 gallons of gas every year.
Cows are burping us to death? That's actually terrifying and hilarious at the same time.
I mean, when you put it that way. But yeah, with over 1 billion cows worldwide, livestock produces more emissions than all transportation combined.
Okay, so we've got exploding carbon bombs and gassy cows. What else?
Well, remember how Anna used to hear all those jungle sounds? Forests actually create their own weather systems. The Amazon is like a giant moisture recycler. It takes water from the Atlantic Ocean and creates rain that feeds farms thousands of miles away.
So if we destroy the Amazon, farmers in other countries lose their rain.
Exactly. It's all connected. Cut down forests in Brazil and farmers in Iowa might see their crops fail. It's wild.
I never thought about it that way. So this isn't just a Brazil or an Indonesia problem. It's everyone's problem.
Totally. And here's the kicker. We're actually driving a lot of this destruction through what we buy. That palm oil in your cookies might have come from cleared Indonesian rainforest. Soy for animal feed could be from the Amazon.
Great. So I'm accidentally destroying rainforests with my grocery shopping? That's depressing.
Don't worry. I felt the same way when I learned this. But here's the thing. Once you know, you can actually do something about it.
Okay, I need some hope here. What can we actually do?
Well, the easiest thing is just being more careful about what we buy. Look for labels like FSC certified wood or RSPO certified palm oil. There are even apps now that can tell you if a brand is contributing to deforestation.
Apps for that? Technology is amazing. What else?
This one's gonna hurt. Eat less beef. I know, but beef drives more deforestation than any other food.
I figured you were going to say that. But do I have to go completely vegetarian?
Not necessarily, just cutting back helps. And when you do eat meat, try to find grass-fed options from places that aren't clearing forests. Every little bit counts.
Okay. I can probably do that. What about the bigger picture stuff?
Oh, the technology side is actually really exciting. We've got satellites now that can catch illegal logging in real time. It's like having a security camera for the entire planet.
That's so cool. Big Brother, but for trees?
Exactly. And farmers are getting these GPS-guided tractors and soil sensors that help them grow more food on less land. So there's less pressure to clear new forests.
That makes sense. Less land needed for farming means more trees can stay standing.
Plus, all these plant-based meat alternatives are getting really good. Have you tried the Impossible Burger?
I have. It's actually pretty tasty. I didn't realize it was helping save forests, though.
Yeah, if we can replace even some of our meat consumption with plant-based options, we could free up millions of acres for reforestation.
That's amazing! What about governments and companies? Are they doing anything?
Some are, actually. There's this thing called the New York Declaration on Forests, where countries committed to end deforestation by 2030. And a lot of big companies are promising zero deforestation supply chains.
2030, that's not that far away. Do you think we can actually do it?
I mean, it's going to be tough, but here's something that gives me hope. Indigenous peoples protect 80% of the world's biodiversity, even though they're only 5% of the population.
Wow, they're really good at this.
Right? So supporting indigenous land rights is actually one of the most effective ways to protect forests. They've been doing it for thousands of years.
That makes total sense. They actually live there, so they have to take care of it.
Exactly. And there are all these forest restoration projects happening too. Degraded land can actually be brought back to life.
Really? I thought once it was gone, it was gone.
Nope. It takes time, but forests can regrow. Even that one tree Anna found, the Brazil nut tree that survived the clearing, it's still dropping seeds that could regrow the whole forest.
That's actually beautiful. One tree keeping hope alive.
I know, right? And every tree that's still standing is pulling carbon out of the air, providing homes for animals, and helping stabilize our climate.
You know what's crazy? I walk through parks all the time and never really thought about trees as like climate heroes.
Climate heroes, I love that. But yeah, every tree is basically a superhero fighting climate change 24/7.
So what's the bottom line here? Are we doomed or is there hope?
Honestly, I think there's hope, but we've got to act fast. Every choice we make, what we eat, what we buy, who we vote for, it all sends signals through these global supply chains.
So we're voting with our wallets?
Exactly. Choose sustainable products and you're voting for forests. Support reforestation and you're investing in climate stability.
I like that way of thinking about it. Makes me feel less powerless.
That's the goal. Because the silence Anna heard doesn't have to be permanent. It's a choice we're making every day.
The trees are waiting for us to make the right choice.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, everyone, that's our show for today. If you liked our show, please give a like and subscribe for more content like this. Remember to click the notification bell so it won't miss any new content.
And remember, every action counts. Even small changes add up when millions of people make them.
Until next time, keep fighting for our planet.
This has been Sarah.
And Mike, thanks for listening.